This was once a Totems town, a Metropolitan's town, but since the Kraken have been released, Seattle's all about the Sea Monsters. Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. The Islanders have won the draw, and we are now underway. Schaefer's going to play it against the half wall. Slides it back to the blue line. Here's the shot. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Slides it across to Larson. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Here's a chance in front. He's stopped it. What a stop.
He's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
The Islanders played along the wing. Oh, and a misfires. That goes right out of the zone. Grabbed along the board by Barzal. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Oh, look at this. And he had an answer with that save.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Barzal's going to play it against the half wall. Puck picked up by D'Angelo. Sends a pass over. Denies him on the slapper. Off the wall and right to the stick. Nice play. Cutting to the slot. Oh, a clutch save. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Islanders have been handed 2 for interference.
Well, you're going to get the interference call anytime you impede the forward movement of your opponent and they do not have the puck. You got to allow that to happen, otherwise you go into the box.
New York's won the draw. Sends the pass over. New York's across the blue line. The Kraken have gained control of the puck along the wall. And now he moves it to Eberle. Colvin has got it against the boards. Penalty coming up here. The Islanders are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call.
Hockey players have to continue to remind themselves, even when they're in the scrum, that they've got to fight for body position and move their feet. If they don't, they get caught reaching, and his tripping call is a result of the extension of the arms.
Schaefer's got it in the defensive end. Kulak's got it against the boards. The Islanders will take it behind the net. Seattle's got a hold of it against the wall. Driving right to the front. They score. And they convert with the main advantage. Seattle's drawn first blood here in this one by getting on the board first.
That's exactly what you want to do. You want to play with the lead up behind it, James, and now it's what they do next. They've created some energy for themselves. Now it's about continuing to attack and find the back of the net again.
Oh, and that doesn't go well. New York's penalty killers get a hold of it. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Grabs the puck in the slot. Scores! And just like that, we are tied. A huge goal.
I absolutely love this PK unit. Not just sitting back and allowing the power play to take it to them. They're saying, nah, not on this shift. And they just drive and attack, and they wind up getting that shorthanded goal. What an unbelievable play. The man off, almost ready to get back on the ice.
And he sidesteps the check there. And there's a glove save on the play. Seattle's got it in their own zone. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Loses the coverage there. Montour's got the puck. Puts it on net. Oh, that just goes wide.
Well, that's a big miscue or misfire there, but you gotta love that he's getting the opportunities, James. I mean, often when you look at the stat sheet, you don't see a goal. It's how often, though, you get the opportunity. I think that's a big one for the coaching staff to recognize he's getting there.
Grabs the puck behind the net. Pass across to Romanov. He carries the puck up along the wing. The Islanders carried along the wall. boards by Duclair. Off his stick. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction. The Islanders get a hold of the puck. The Kraken have taken over in the neutral zone. Skates to the crease. And he elects to explore his options. Tiptoes around the poke check. Off a stick and they can't connect. And there's the save.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Moves it to Palat. Seattle's got control of it now from their own end. With possession along the wall. Fans screaming for a shot before the buzzer. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. And we are underway, still tied up here in the second. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
Seattle's got to find some rhythm in this game, James. From an offensive standpoint, they haven't generated a lot, and if they want to break the tie, they've got to start putting shots to net.
Quick feed to Pulock. Let's it go from the back end. The goalie's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame.
With a chance to go ahead and a huge opportunity right there. It's going to go off of the pipe and out.
And it gets a 1-2 wall.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
On the backhand, scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
Slips by the check. Goalie plays it up. Feeds the puck to Shen. Here's a chance on the attack. Stevenson's got the puck in his own zone. Montour's crossed the line and gained the zone. Slides by the check. Right in the slot. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great stretch shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Sidesteps the check. Moves it quickly over to D'Angelo. Moves by the check. D'Angelo's going to play to the corner. New York's got it near the point. Handles the pass. To the front. Puck grab by Alexiak. Oh, look at this. The Islanders played along the boards. Quick blast. Oh, is he knocked in on net as he stuffs the one-timer.
Love the pressure on this shift, really dictating pace. They're like a wave of momentum, and they're tough to contain.
And there's the whistle, icing the call. Here in the back half of this period, the Islanders are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Horvat's won the draw.
Tough possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Horvat's going to play it near the point. Oh, aggressive move as he pokes it away. Pass to Schwartz. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Back to the point it goes. Great save. Moves into the slot. Denies him in close.
And this is a dialed-in goaltender.
Scores! They tied it up. And we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. The Islanders move the puck in the defensive zone. New York's on the attack. He grabs the puck here at the point. Storms him with the blocker.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
For the low slot. Scores! Up on the Spurs side.
What a shot. That's just adding insult to injury, isn't it, James? A top-shelter shot that just sends the water bottle a-sailing.
The Islanders have had more opportunities tonight, but at some point they need to start finishing here late in period number 2. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that one's denied. Taken along the wall by the Beniers. Quick pass to Evans. Seattle's got the puck along the wall. Fires it. Turns aside that blast. New York's got it in their own zone. Feeds it to Pellick. Moves the puck. The Islanders played along the wing. What a steal in his own end. They've got numbers here. Oh! What a save!
Not much to say after that one, James. I was actually at a loss for words. That was huge.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Seattle's hanging on to this 3-2 lead. Wright's won the draw here in the offensive zone. And that's blocked in traffic. Across the line from center. The Kraken have taken possession along the wall. Here he is. Takes the shot. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Zizekas wins the draw inside his defensive zone. There's the horn. 2 periods down. A third period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. All right, partners, summarize what you've seen so far tonight.
New York's first 2 periods have been a poor example of protection and possessing the puck, James. They've turned it over at a high rate. They haven't supported it. They've been back on their heels, and as a result, they're chasing the game.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Seattle's got a 3-2 lead at this point. New York's going to start with the puck in their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. The Kraken have the puck in the open ice. Here's a centering pass. Scores! What a finish on the play!
What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition, and they create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course finish.
The Islanders win it. Lee's got it along the wing. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. The court's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
The Pan's been bringing all of his skills tonight, and he's finally going to connect for a goal here after having multiple opportunities. You knew he was going to find it at some point here, James, because he was in and around the net, creating space and opportunity for himself and his line mates.
Larson's got it along the boards. New York's got the puck along the wall. Slides the pass over to Lee. The Islanders take it along the wall. Feeds it down low. That's turned away with the pad by Decord. Montour's lugging the puck. Alexiak's into the offensive zone now on the attack. And he loses control here. New York's got the puck. Gaining momentum along the wing. Along the half wall with the puck. And he takes the dish. Tries to the crease. Scores! And they do it again and again and again.
The coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating, because they are on a roll.
New York's come up with possession after that neutral zone zone draw. And the puck departs the zone. Schwartz looks around. Snaps it on net. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
On the attack along the boards. Takes that pass back to the point. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Nice feed from the goaltender. He got all of that one. From one point man to another. Rips it and rips it. Makes the save. New York's got it now. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. Play is stopped, and here's the official call. The Kraken have put themselves down a man, tripping the call.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
Shuts him down. The Kraken have the puck while underman. Solid check to slow him down. With some open space at center. Cutting to the front of the net. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. The Kraken have possession along the boards. Huge blocker save by Sorokin.
Sorokin's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Handles the puck at the point. On the backhand, and he rings the post.
The Islanders have been dominated in this game, and a little bit of a pushback here, trying to get something to...
Scores! As the power play expires, they still make it count.
Yeah, and they're not going to get credited with a power play goal here, but all of the momentum is generated from it. The sustained pressure, and as a result, without the proper structure defensively, they're able to capitalize in this one.
New York's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. The Islanders gain control of the puck against the wall. Cuts to the front. Oh, he gets his glove on that and just enough to keep it out. Seattle's got the puck against the half wall. Here's a short pass to Montour. Takes the feed at the back end. And now it's grabbed by McMahon. Moves it around along the half wall. Here's a chance. Big time stop.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Puck scooped up by Barzal. The Kraken have it on the attack. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Here's a chance. Turns it aside. The Colts going to freeze it for a whistle. We'll all get a breather here, Cheryl.
It's a great strategy to pounce on this puck. This is a close game, but they've been heavily outplayed. Just look at the shot clock. He's had to be phenomenal. But this is a great play. I mean, it's a quiet play pouncing on this puck. There's strategy behind it, James. You want to set the tempo. You want to get the right athletes out there. You want to win this face-off and get the puck out of harm's way.
Big time stop there.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Here they are on the attack. Into the middle. He scores! Well, a little pop-up for the play. The Kraken have shown no let-up here in this third period, continuing to accelerate forward.
When you look at the scoreboard, it's lopsided, and for good reason, James. They dominated the play. I mean, it has been tilted in one direction in their favor. They've known when to attack the net. They've been so strong on the puck, and you know that the coach is going to be thrilled with this one.
Tremendous read as he puts it away with a paddle. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Turns it aside with a glove. Nice lead pass from the goaltender. Into the offensive zone. Takes the shot. Denied by the puck stopper. Taken by Gatkin. Drives it to the crease. And there's the save. Passes the puck over to Stevenson. And he lowers the boom there. Well, what's the saying these days? Real recognizes real. Fans on their feet here in the final final seconds to salute an incredible performance by the home team. Hi everybody, James Cebulski for EA Sports as the Islanders take to the ice, a team born in 1972 and have been making noise since. Setters glide into position for the opening draw. The Avalanche have established possession here early in this one as they win the draw. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. The Avs will play from the defensive zone. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Play is called for offside. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. Hornets won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. The Islanders looking against the half wall. Score!
Hang on, James. This is not going to count. Look at the runs down there. The goaltender had no chance of playing the puck. This is definitely goaltender interference.
And they win that draw at center. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Cuts into the paint. The Islanders have it against the wall. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Colorado's looking to break out of their own end. McCarr's got it in the offensive end. Here's a chance! Tremendous read and even greater sacrifice on the block. Came up with the save on that play. Along the wing up the neutral zone. The Islanders will play it in their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Scooped up along the wall by Shen. New York's got the puck against the boards. The Avs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Here's a shot, and it's turned aside with a glove. Shen's moving the puck through his own zone. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Slides the puck over. Gains the zone on the left wing. Throws to the sweet spot. Fantastic save.
Sorokin's able to get to position and negate that dangerous slot shot.
The Avalanche have gained possession off the wall. Shot! And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Rickson, an elbow goal as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Moves it to Palat. Avoids the poke check. The Avs gain control of the puck. Colorado's playing it through center. Takes the pass. Takes it to the front. Glove save.
Well, the shooter's in the cup.
Oh, tremendous save on the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James. And the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
Oh, it's another consecutive save.
Man, James, it shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Takes it in front. New York's got him along the wall. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Back to the blue line. Comes up with the stop. Colorado's got a hold of the puck. Here they they come up along the wing. Takes it into the slot. Oh, what a save in front.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck.
Yes! Yes! Yes, they're on their feet here tonight. The Islanders take a 1-0 lead here in the late innings of period number 1. This is a huge goal momentum-wise, isn't it?
Well, yeah, James, if you score a goal at the beginning of a period or at the end, it really sets the tone and temperature for your team. And it also puts your opponent back on their heels, and that's exactly what you wanted to happen. But now that the game is wide open, you're heading into intermission. So that's going to give both teams an opportunity to reset. You got to find a way to continue to push in that second period.
New York's got possession here in the offensive zone. Takes a shot, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Makar stick handling in his own zone. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Cizikas. A chance in front. Scores! Well, I guess they weren't saved by the bell there.
After momentum in the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, getting into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward.
All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Yeah, it's need to find their legs, James. There's no urgency, and they really haven't been skating at all. They've been chasing the game. They've had zero possession time. They've got to find a way to carry the puck and get some opportunities.
Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Lots of time left in this period. New York's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Offenses zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their puck get some life back.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Forwards gain possession inside the neutral zone. Gains the zone through center. Halleck's going to play it against the half wall. Takes the feed at the point. Big-time save on a big-time shot. Colorado's looking to break out. And he slides it quickly to Natchez. Grabs possession of the puck. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Sends the feed in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. He's got a step. Turns to the side on the breakaway. Ho, ho, ho.
You can tell that he didn't lose his cool with this one-on-one battle. Real quiet, feet in the crease, technical movements, and makes that huge save.
And a great save.
Blackwood's got to make more stops like that, James. He's got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
Here he is on the backhand. Scores! He puts it in on a second effort.
Well, this goal will be in the video room tomorrow, James, because it's second effort, and you know that coaches love that. Well, this is what it means to play direct. You get the shot off, you continue towards the net, you get your own rebound.
The Avs finally get one back. Now can they get a few more?
You certainly know that you can get back in a game, only a 2-goal deficit, and sometimes it doesn't take long when you're on your toes and you're playing with urgency.
Shakes off the covering. Tap dances around the check. Picked up along the wall by Schaefer. Poked away in the offensive zone by Burns.
As a former defender, I know this play is not easy because you're sick. You have to know exactly how long it is, and you have to kind of surprise your opponent when you outreach it to try and disrupt the play.
Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Sorokin!
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
The Avs have it now. Over the line they come. Backhander! Score!
the other end of this one, James, and it is tough because this is such a skilled play. Any time that you've got the puck on your stick and you can turn like that on a dime, you just got such spectacular edges. But then you've got explosiveness, those first few strides. If you can explode, you're going to take advantage of the space that you just created.
Pass in front, and that's stopped. Colorado's got control of the puck. Into the offensive end now. A great play to sidestep the poke check. New York's got the puck along the boards. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Fires it. Turned aside with a glove by Blackwood.
That one doesn't go in, but I just love the way he manipulated the defender to open up some time and space and get that shot off.
Gaining steam here on the attack. The Islanders get a hold of the puck in their own end. Great use of the stick here at center ice. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Presses it over. And he gets in the lane to block that. Colorado's got a hold of the puck now. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. O'Connor's got it against the boards. And he dodges the puck kick forward. Cizikas works the puck in his own zone. Takes the feed. Second period nearly into its final minute here. Into the corner of the attacking area. Risky play, but pokes it away. Picked up along the boards by O'Connor. The Avs moving ahead. Rocks him on the play. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. 2 down. 1 to go. Third period. They're ready to drop the puck. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
Colorado's got to find a way to manage the puck and do something with it here, James. You just look at the possession numbers, and they are way too low and really tell the story of this game while they're trailing. They have to have urgency. They've got to be on point on the puck and then take it to the net.
Comes up with the stop. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Lots of time left in this period. The Islanders are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Shuts him down. Here's a pass to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance.
Sorokin's last save was absolutely incredible, James. Not only was it pure desperation and athleticism, but I'm not sure how he can stretch that far. I think he's been doing gymnastics in his off time.
And he takes the feed. Standing tall with the save. The Avs move the puck in the defensive zone. New York's ready to go on the attack. Takes it to the net. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Blackwood. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Well, the puck doesn't go in at either end of the ice here, but both teams are trading grade A chances right now. There is a ton of pace and volume of shots to this game right now.
Shen's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. And he takes the feed. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Puck picked up by Manson. Burns plays it now. The Avs are across the line and into the offensive end. Sends it in front. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Moves the puck into the attacking area. The Islanders carry it along the wall. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. Heineman's got it deep in the offensive end. The Islanders played along the wing. Mayfield's got it near the point. Quick feed to Romanov. New York's got the puck along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Lee.
Wow, what an incredible shift. They're so urgent all over the offensive zone. Coaches love these types of shifts.
Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up.